All right, sports fans, welcome to another episode of 162 Times, your daily baseball recap and preview show. We're going to do a speedy Saturday episode for you. Beautiful day here in Quebec, and we got a show for you today. So we're going to talk about the Mariners and the Angels who played late last night. We will look around the out-of-town scoreboard, and we'll talk about the game that's going to occur a little bit later today down in Anaheim. So, for those who were watching, last night was a bit of an up-and-down tussle. Lots of good things from the Mariners, but also, unfortunately, at the end of the day, a loss in 10 innings, 6-5, walked off by a Willie Calhoun 2-run homer. The Angels win 6-5. Angels move to 39-55, fourth place in their division. Mariners 52-44, still first in the division, but only by a game now. As we'll see later, Houston won yesterday. So the Angels had 11 hits for 6 runs. The Mariners had 10 hits for 5 runs. It was a good game. The winning pitcher was Hans Kraus. He's 2-0, .77 ERA. Really good numbers for him. Austin Voth took the loss, 3-2 now, 3.35 on the ERA. Starting pitching was decent from both teams. It was Tyler Anderson, who didn't get the win, but he's 8-8 on the year. We talked about him yesterday. What a horrible looking delivery from him, the lefty. I did not enjoy watching him pitch. Very jerky. Not my cup of tea anyway. He went 6 innings, 6 hits, 4 earned runs, 4 strikeouts, and he gave up 2 homers. Brian Wu started the game for the Mariners. He went 3 1/3, gave up 9 hits, 4 runs, all of them earned, 2 walks, a strikeout, and a homer. Wu went for 66 pitches. Anderson did 92. Then it was Trent Thornton for the Mariners, 1 2/3, 5 outs for him, good job. 1 hit, 2 Ks. Colin Snyder did an inning with 2 strikeouts. Gregory Santos did an inning with a walk and 2 strikeouts. Ryan Stanek did an inning with 2 strikeouts. Andres Munoz did an inning with 2 walks and a strikeout. But there was no damage done until Austin Voth got the blown save and the loss in the bottom of the 10th. He didn't get an out. He gave up 1 hit. It was good for 2 runs. One of them was earned because of the ghost runner, and it was a home run, a 2-run shot to Willie Calhoun, who also homered off Brian Wu earlier in the game. Angels bullpen, it was Joyce an inning, Garcia an inning, Estevez an inning, and Kraus an inning. And Kraus gave up 1 hit, and it was a ground rule double that scored a run for the Mariners. That was off Mitch Garver. He also struck out 2. The Angels struck out 9 Mariners. Mariners struck out 10 Angels and didn't win. Baseball's tough. Mariners probably should have won this game. I thought they were gonna. They went up early on a Julio Rodriguez homer with Mitch Garver on base, 2-0. Then bottom of 1, Willie Calhoun homered with Anthony Rendon on base to tie the game at 2. Top 3, Cal Raleigh homered, his 20th of the year. 2-run shot with Crawford on base, 4-2 Seattle at that point. But bottom of 4, Joe Adell singled, scoring Mickey Moniak, and then Nolan Shanuel singled and scored Joe Adell, tying the game at 4. That's how it would stand until the top of the 10th when Mitch Garver ground rule doubled down the line to score Rojas for 5-4 Mariners at that point, but it was Willie Calhoun scoring Taylor Ward, the ghost runner, with a home run to right field. 6-5 your final. Angels fans go home happy, which nobody ever wants to see. Alright, they'll be back at it tomorrow, but before we do that, we'll look around the scoreboard from Friday. So as I mentioned, it's a 1-game lead in the division for the Mariners now, and that is courtesy of a 6-3 victory that the Astros had over the Texas Rangers. The Yankees also beat the Orioles 4-1. The Rays beat the Guardians 2-0. The Athletics beat the Phillies 6-2. Wow, Ranger Suarez losing to the Athletics. Unbelievable. Tigers lost to the Dodgers 4-3. Royals beat the Red Sox 6-1. Pirates beat the White Sox 4-1. Nationals over the Brewers 5-2. Mets over the Rockies 7-6. Reds over the Marlins 7-4. Cubs over the Cardinals 5-1. Braves over the Padres 6-1. Diamondbacks beat the Blue Jays 5-4. And the Giants beat the Twins 7-1. So Giants beating the Twins is good. Red Sox losing is good. But it's crowded. It's getting crowded in the wild card if the Mariners don't manage to hold off the Astros in the division. All right, so in terms of holding off the Astros in the division, that's going to require a victory tonight. The Astros have Arrighetti on the mound facing Nathan Eovaldi. I would give the pitching advantage to Eovaldi there, but Rangers pitching has not been good. Tonight for the Mariners, it'll be George Kirby going against Soriano. Soriano is Jose Soriano. Soriano is a right-hander, 6'3", 25 years old, 4-7 this year, 3.87 ERA, 14 starts, 67 strikeouts in 81 innings pitched, and a 1.18 WHIP. Not bad. Hasn't many career starts. Gorgeous George, of course, is 7-6, 3.39 ERA, 109 Ks, one of the best pitchers in the major leagues. His WHIP is an even 1. He struck out 109 in 111 innings. He started 19 times. He's just a tremendous pitcher. As followers of this show will know, I do like my George Kirby. The Angels and the Mariners will go at 9:38 p.m. Eastern tonight. Normally Sunday. This is a 4-game series, so there'll be a day game on Sunday, but tonight is another late game. The Mariners have faced the Soriano guy a couple times. Crawford has 8 at-bats. He's batting .500. Ty France has 4 at-bats. He's batting .750. Haniger has 3 at-bats. He's batting .333. Demo's 0 for 4. Raleigh's 1 for 4. Luke Raley's 0 for 4. Julio is batting .286 in 7 at-bats. And Josh Rojas is batting .250 in 4 at-bats. So not too bad. In terms of the Angels versus George Kirby, Brandon Drury has 5 at-bats. He's batting .400. Mickey Moniak has 8 at-bats. He's batting .250. And Taylor Ward has 15 at-bats, and he's batting .200 against George. So George has a couple of these guys' numbers, and so we'll really hope for a good performance out of George tonight and some runs behind him to maintain our division lead. If we win, we can't fall out of the division lead, right? So let's hope for that. All right, folks. Thanks a lot for listening. Catch you tomorrow.